Alright there, Showmate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to Yorkie's Nightcap, where we close the day out with a nightcap together. Cheers. And a peaceful, relaxed game. We return now to Disco Elysium. Peaceful, yes. Mentally peaceful, probably not. Let's continue with my superstar. Hi, psyche, hi, mental, logical, whatever. Weak on body.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
They do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
I know, I'm a super cop.
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
That's not true. I'm prefect. The door is bolted. The sign reads kitchen reserve, personal till 1, not complete, 1300 hours.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile. Who's sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer,
I
with
know.
your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks, I
You
appreciate
must
it.
forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
What's that?
A paraplegic is someone with
Oh,
limited
yeah.
or no ability to use the lower half of their body.
Nothing to do with working in
Paraplegia
ambulances.
is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
McGrain, did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Feel like I was in a
Oh
war.
my. What happened?
I think I lost.
That's how I feel about the accident. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company.
She looks down and then up at you again.
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Ouch.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. I'm sorry, it was really made me mention the chair, wasn't it? Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
She's a strong woman. Wonder if she's sweet. No, how'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Have a roll with... No, I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime. Ridding backyards of cops is catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
She sounds impressed.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course, I've got to add you.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
Can I lean on you?
And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
Oh, I couldn't think of you. 3 years are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
She looks out of the window wistfully.
Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with hopeful glint in her eyes. If you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard and I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
See, I got no idea on that one.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
She flashes you a worried look. Honestly, I don't know this score about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you?
With your voice.
Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Her grey eyes widen.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is.
Yep,
Yes?
saw it on the post upstairs in spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge
Thank
should
you.
always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
Thanks for the pen. Is it tasty?
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
We are governed by intelligent machines, aren't we? Perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass missionary.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led
Sounds
by an
like a song.
alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own.
No.
Certainly no machines.
No?
I don't know. Still looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong.
If
Also,
there's no government, how come there's cops?
Oh, dear. This is troubling.
Uh-huh.
You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There
I
aren't
know.
any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense.
I'm one
The
myself.
status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
What do you mean there's no cops when I'm one myself and so's he?
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
So how'd I do? Great, yeah?
You didn't do too well, dear.
Oh.
You really only knew what year it is.
I knew what year
It
it
does
is.
look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
a sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
What's wrong with you?
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
I'm not worried, I'm great.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
What is this revolution of which you mentioned to me?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there being no cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters.
A janitor.
Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
He looks away.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Mentioning that Sweden needs money. Does Sweden get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Oh.
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
What's a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
He pauses, reflecting.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you.
Who's behind me?
Maybe you should talk to
Oh.
Everard, the union leader.
Tug on her heartstrings.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone. Brian, at the end of my rope. Anyone you have could help me. Wasn't that a superstar performance?
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but
I got a
I
pin.
could give you this to pawn. Just I tied you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
See a pin and pick it up, and all the day you'll get all the day you'll have good luck. The Lieutenant Max Trolley.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Sam Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
What's to pawn? Is it something to do with sex?
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a
Oh.
slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
Oh. Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
That's gonna be your name, Mr. Pin. Pawn the pin. I like it.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
This helped me out, Lena. Thanks.
You're quite welcome, dear.
She smiles up at you. About your
I
pin.
hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I just wanted to thank you again.
Of course, dear.
I
I just wish I could have done more.
gotta go now, sexy lady. Goodbye.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its
Clinging
hallmarks?
to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Oh. Where do I get such a crown?
It comes free with a 6-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating, actually.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Looks like I'm making headway with this. Alright, I guess we need to leave. What else we got here first? Got items, we got commemorative pin, kind grenade pen. And then we got a lot of justice, a lot of jobs here. Inspect victim's body, report your badge missing, pay for damages, who made the call reporting the crime, sing karaoke and get a reality lowdown. Alright. Deep as snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Who are you? The street sign reads, "Fuck the police."
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
The street signs, the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Very suspicious. It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
She replies, shoulders relaxing. Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
We need directions.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She points north.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
Disorientated. I don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
She looks around, thinking what else to say.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
More about the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
She shrugs. South?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Alright, what about the
It's
west?
just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Well, thanks a lot,
No
that's
problem.
all. Bye now.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a Canada yellow glove.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
That's true. One more thing, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. There we are. +1 on interfacing. Alright, let's use your car. Let's make some calls.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Bloody thing. Although I was glad to come out, to be honest. Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to the civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, didn't you give your Sylvie a number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
The lieutenant takes a look at his notes.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Let's wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Are you?
Yes, hello?
A female voice screeched through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Oh, this is a police call, and I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
She recognised your voice almost immediately.
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
You can hear her tense up on the other side.
Why not?
That's a good question. Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
The static wavers. Get away from whom?
You know whom.
I don't.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
Okay, did you leave because of that?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me to ask you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
She clears her throat.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
The lieutenant makes note. But why didn't you call the police? Didn't the cops behind the workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
You can hear her adjust the receiver in her hand. What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim, is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
He looks around.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I am the law. I mean the authority around here.
Okay.
She obviously doesn't want to challenge your authority. You feel much better now. Tell me, why exactly did you leave a corpse hanging in your backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand.
No, that's why I'm asking you.
Is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with,
Oh.
well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin?
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used that with some of the police earlier.
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Okay, next question.
Okay,
I think I got everything I need for now. Bye now.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why did she seem angry with me?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags. when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
The static size again. What skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Oops. Well, I was having a good time.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Probably had. Have you looked at that thing? That's it. You know what? That doesn't sound like me, does it? I love birds.
Yes, well...
The static on the radio suggests Sylvie doesn't have a comment.
Rubbish. You're a green hat and feather-toting bird watcher.
Actually, I think I might be a birdie. A bird watching enthusiast, you know?
That's wonderful, really. Maybe you should keep pursuing that hobby. Maybe it would calm you down a little.
So you're telling me that I was the reason, the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on then, I want to know what I did that's so bad.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly,
yeah?
you were getting borderline aggressive.
Oh.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Oh, which song?
We Go On by the O.O.
Oh, yes, good one.
I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the song, because that's a good one. I shouldn't have made you hate it.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room.
My
your
room?
project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed
gonna
something
explain
about
science,
how
probably.
you're actually a real cool guy.
I am.
And no one understands it.
You
One of the
don't.
coolest guys there is.
I am.
The coolest guy in Jamrock.
Yeah.
Something about disco, too.
Disco. D-I-S-C-O. Oh, sounds intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet.
My
The
toilet.
one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Police documents.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Oh, wait. Police documents.
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
It sounds like you should remember that one. Is that it gave way to concern in a voice?
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
You know what, but come on, girl, just loosen up a little. Don't you have a party?
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
But when I spoke to Guy, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do.
Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him.
Oh, well, why you should bloody tell him?
With the corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around
I'll tell him
her
for her.
index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
I'll tell him for you.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
What else did I sing by his side? Oh, I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song.
Which one would that be?
The one that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Franz. Butchered that right up.
Her voice carries a tone of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Right, thanks for talking to me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Yeah, can you connect me to 41st Precinct? Something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
I gotta tell Gart that she wants him. That she really, really wants him. She just got upset about her bird. Okay. She puts you on hold and the static crackling softly, like a bonfire. After a while you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattling voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Do we? Okay. 10-4, Station 41, I got urgent business over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
I'm just reporting in over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
Need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. It's basically gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Is that legal?
Is it him? What does he want?
A dry voice asking in the background.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who's
This
this?
is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
No, the other one,
You mean your
bro.
partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
Why are you goddamned?
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Wittmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience.
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ah, Officer lost his badge. Like I'm the first cop ever to misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Wittmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on up, Red. Tell him to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Wittmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and done with.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Can you all please stop talking about lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Well, let's say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You hear laughter in the background. Enough of this now, have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The speaker gasps for air. The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is. do you?
I don't have my gun.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Oh, shit.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince him that he didn't lose your gun. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Yeah, do the drama thing.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth.
Of course.
Then it becomes it.
Of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
I'm in need of dire financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right.
all of
That's
it.
a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It's Paramount's investigation. You grant me more money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Please, I'm begging you. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vicmar said...
Who cares what this Vicmar said? Pull on their heartstrings. Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go on. Please come get me.
Listen. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
He seems to lower his voice a bit, carefully choosing his words.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
He chooses to ignore the voice in the background.
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself in front of your colleagues. You really need to get your shit together. This is nearing a complete meltdown.
No, I'm alright. I had other things.
Let us address them now, sir. Over.
This might sound, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I never say nothing stupid. I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Oh, are you here alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here.
Oh.
Over.
I want to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, birth, stuff?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
I'm looking for my address. I don't know where I live.
10-4. Your address?
Hold up, Jules. He doesn't fucking know where he lives? Did I hear that right?
Seems like it, sir.
No, fuck him. Don't tell him anything. You understand?
That's not nice.
Hellbound for the gutter. Let him have it.
Sorry, sir. Anything more I can do for you? Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my name, say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please just say my name, Jules.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Any news about my family? How's that?
Excuse me, sir?
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Nothing, never mind.
Come again, sir. I didn't get that. 10-9, over.
Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM?
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says...
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
But I should probably tell you I've lost my gun too.
10-4, I know, I already wrote it in a report, but... it will stay on my desk for a few days.
10-10, transmission completed, over, end call with the 45th.
Roger that, 10-10. Over and out.
The static ends with a loud click, then everything is silent in the cabin.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. Around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She is startled. Jean-Luc Mar turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to think.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
The commotion dies down, all eyes turn to Satellite Officer Vicmar.
We must help him.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Vicmar turns to the others.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Pick up the radio
This
again.
is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
No, I'm done with it for now.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's pull out the
A
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the chain
The
cutters.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Take the hand cranked flash.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
And push in the pull-out
The
toolbox.
pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Let's have a look at these levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Alright, let's tap on the fuel preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Alright, let's close the door and leave. Now I want to go tell Gart that he didn't screw up like he thinks. I'm a good guy, see? Oh, what's this? Pigs go home. Whirling in rags. Closed for winter, please use main entrance. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got a point to spend, haven't I? You can use a lot of rhetoric, so a lot of speaking, so we'll up rhetoric. Pay for damages. Made a call. Talk to Gart for Sylvie. Track down your badge. Track down your gun.
Can I help you?
I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
Bird.
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
She didn't break it, I did. I threw it against the wall.
You broke the skewer!
His face is flushed with emotion. The rash covers his neck.
I assure you it was him.
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's a mystery.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She said she was flattered, it's just bad timing.
Really? I should give her a call.
You
then.
bloody well should yourself, bugger. The man doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the counter.
Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
Or can you give him a moment? Somehow you realize this is not going to net you any professional discounts. Already he's reverting back to defensive.
I'm seeing something about the whirling gig here, a thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
It's a shame you got to suck up to the Union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
He runs out of steam.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
I said you're not stupid, well done. The lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Yeah, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
I have a search warrant.
No, you don't.
How did you know?
If you had a warrant, you'd be shoving it in my face right now.
He crosses his arms.
Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants. I know the law. You'll just have to wait for the kitchen to open. If you have to get in there, which you don't.
There's something else I want to talk about the guy.
What?
You feel like you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Actually, let's talk
Like
about something
what?
else. I'm going to
really
sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Alright, goodbye. Let's get out here. What's over here? There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 8B. Oh, what's in there? Nothing I can get to. Alright, there's someone out here. So, and there's the body. So we'll pick up with that next time. Thanks for joining me. Get some rest. And I appreciate spending time with you. Thank you very much.